We'll now induct Julie Dixon to the NC Public Relations Hall of Fame. Julie joins 25 members in the hall, which began in 1988 with the induction of John Hardin. Julie is Deputy Managing Director of Golin in Washington, D.C. Introducing Julie is Ryan Mardiks, Vice Chairman of Golin and President of the agency's Global Consumer Marketing Practice. Ellen is an award-winning brand strategist for iconic companies and brands such as McDonald's, Walmart, Unilever, and Playtex. She's the lead architect of Golin's brand story process, which helps teams discover a brand's unique purpose and appeal and communicate it consistently with impact. Ellen.
Oh, this is fun. Hello, everyone. And truly, I am absolutely delighted to have the honor and privilege to introduce the incomparable Julie Dixon. Your Hall of Fame is getting a lot brighter tonight. As Katy Perry might say, baby, you're a firework, and you really are. I first met Jules in 1997 when she joined Golin as a young, hungry account executive on the McDonald's team and quickly catapulted to the top. You may have heard that people who work on McDonald's have ketchup in their veins. Susan certainly has. Well, Jules has ketchup in her veins and in her arteries and on her brain and in her soul all the time. And that's commitment. But put that ketchup on some real chops. Jules doesn't just care. She is uber talented, and it shows. She was named by MEA Magazine in 2013 as one of the most influential women in business. Jules is successful because she is what she does. She's not a workaholic. That's a different thing. Rather, she is the kind of professional whose life and work become seamlessly intertwined. She calls her clients her best friends, and she means it. They would say the same thing. They would also say that Jules, the very first agency person ever to receive McDonald's acclaimed partnership award, is special for more than her commitment and skills. She is special because of a thing called character. Jules takes the high road, no matter the pressure to do otherwise. She doesn't do the politically expedient thing. She does the right thing, and she does it with more style than Carrie Bradshaw and Kerry Washington put together. Trust me. Tonight, I have the pleasure of meeting Jules' family. I've heard so much about them over the years because Jules loves to share her life. She treasures her roles as godmother, daughter, sister, friend, mentor, supporter, benefactor, and is even more dedicated and driven to those roles than she is in her exemplary professional life. Mr. and Mrs. Dixon, you raised more than a wonderful daughter. You raised a champion of what's good and right in business and in life. Jules Dixon, smart, accomplished, gorgeous, loyal, committed, always in impossibly perfect heels, always radiating, always loving, and forever adored. Ladies and gentlemen, Julie Dixon.
Thank you, Ellen. I can't even begin to tell you how much it means to me that you traveled all the way from Chicago to be with me tonight. Besides my mother, you have been the greatest female mentor of my career, and tonight, as we are sharing flowers and accolades, I want to give you your flowers. Working side by side with you, in my opinion, for the world's best PR agency is truly a beautiful, beautiful blessing. If you don't mind, let me just stand in this moment. Life goes by so fast that I think you have to take it all in. Just stand in this moment. And I want to thank God. I want to salute all my amazing fellow Hall of Fame inductees. My goodness, what an amazing room of folks it is in here tonight. I'm honored to be in your company. Chris, there's not a staff meeting that I lead for the agency that I don't say at the end, let's do a round robin and tell me something I don't know. I promise you that's the truth. I want to sincerely thank Dean Susan King, Assistant Dean Robin Jackson, your amazing staff, the selection committee, on such a beautiful night. I see Dean Cole in the audience and got a chance to spend some time with him earlier, and so many of the greatest mentors of my career during my time here in Chapel Hill at the best J school in the entire world. So many of you are here today. Many a day and many a night I wandered those halls trying to just figure it all out. What do I want to be when I grow up? I found the answers through many conversations with Tom Bowers, with clearly John Sweeney, Jan Yelp, Jim Shoemaker, the fantastic Harry Amana. John, you know, because I tell you as much as I can, the impact that you have had on my career. And I saw Sharon Jones earlier, and I fought like hell to get in John's class because I was a broadcasting major, and she said, Jules, you do know he's the advertising guy. I said, I know, but I hear like he's the hottest thing happening here, and I really want to take one of his classes. John, meeting you, being inspired by you, you truly changed the trajectory of my career. I thank you. I was headed to the TV news world, had gotten almost a gig at ABC, and instead, because of your class, I fell in love with the art of advertising, and for that, my dear friend, I'm forever grateful to you. Laura Browning once said, there is a time and a place for everything. The key is being in the right place at the right time. John, meeting you that fall semester and learning the art of advertising was a culmination of both of those things for me. I wouldn't be here tonight, though, if it wasn't for the love, prayers, guidance, patience, and fortitude of my parents, Roger and Sandy Dixon. No one has ever believed in me more. I'm so blessed that God gave me to you. I am dedicating this award tonight to both of you. Words will never express my love for you. Can you please wave so everyone can see you in the room? You continue to teach me humility, kindness, and overall goodness every single day, and you have always said since we were little girls, to whom much is given, so much is required. My sister, my baby sister Danielle, is also in the audience. I love you so much. You and Nicole's in Chicago and couldn't be here tonight, but have always been my biggest cheerleaders, and I am yours. We're the triangle, and so that's what we call ourselves, the three sisters. And tonight, my induction gift for her, she gave me the most gorgeous diamond triangle. I love you so much. When I turned 40 in your speech, I wish that was yesterday, but it wasn't. In your beautiful speech to me on my birthday night, you said, keep being extraordinary. I think about those words every single day. You continue to inspire me. I'm so blessed that you're my sister, and your support means so much, and thank you for being here tonight. Also supporting me at my family table is my brother-in-law, Corey. Many a world issue we have tried to solve over green tea and coffee at his kitchen table. I love you. You're like a blood brother to me, and it means so much that you are in our family. You mean a lot to me. My beautiful aunties, I come from big family. My father has 9 brothers and sisters, and 2 of my aunties, I'm blessed to have them tonight at my family table. Thank you so much, Aunt Ann and Aunt Gwen, for being here. My cousin, Vachelle. I also have friends in the audience, Will and Mel. Thanks for being here, supporting me as well. I will just always remember the support and the love that I feel tonight. Funny, as journalists and publicists and ad folks, we spend a lot of time telling other people's stories. That's what we do every day. We tell the stories. Tonight, I want to give you a brief insight into my story before I take my seat. I'm a little girl born to a beautiful North Carolina town that we call Pleasant Grove. It's a suburb in Burlington, North Carolina. The feisty and sassy daughter of a sophisticated New York mom and the salt of the earth, amazing military Southern father. My mother would say that when I was a little girl, my love of creative writing, modeling, cheerleading, and pageants, and all that pageantry stuff, she's probably not surprised that I chose a career as a publicist. Truly, my days as a publicist, they can run the gamut. They can go from training 200 doctors at the CDC and getting them ready for major interviews to making sure that Beyonce has all her messages correct before you walk into a Ronald McDonald house, to coaching Justin Timberlake on exactly what I want him to say at the Boys and Girls Club. I'm incredibly grateful for this beautiful journey of being a PR person, and that all started here at this great school. So for all of you that touched me during that journey, thank you. It really means a lot. I'd like to end with one of my favorite quotes. We lost her this year, and I think the world of Maya Angelou. And I think if there's anybody in the room who's thinking about starting their life as a journalist and what it would be to be a publicist and advertising person, et cetera, I think that this quote sums it up for me. Maya said, "My mission in life is not to merely survive, but it's to thrive. You have to do so with passion, you have to do it with compassion, you have to do it with humor, and you have to do it with style." Thank you for such a beautiful evening, and God bless you all.
Congratulations, Julie, and thank you, Ellen. I'm feeling a little shortchanged after hearing that story from Julie. Nobody intervened with me going into television. I see.